Ah. uh, uh. Boy, these people like got all these wild fucking notions about what I am, and refuse to accept anything I say about myself as true, which is hilarious because there's people that I do have family that loves me. I have a solid paper trail that I've laid for the last 50 years. Uh, I'm totally like friends, pretty well respected and loved by a small audience. I have other friends, kind of artists, activist people, and, I'm an intersex person. I was subjected to. I was probably pseudo hermaphroditic, and they fixed that, dropping my testicles and turning the blind vagina into a scrotum. That's what they probably did. I'm just guessing because the medical records are all gone. And then they forced me to be male. And I played along as best I can. So now all the transsexuals, they can't believe that I lived with a penis that long and even had fun with it. That's like, oh my God, that's like fucking sacrilege for a transgender person to enjoy their penis. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as a vagina, but I can't hate the thing. It's part of me. I don't like it, but I can't want to cut it off. I've been praying for God to fix it all my life, which is the other thing. They're trying to accuse me of all sorts of child molestation and lusting after children and dogs, and I'm a devout Hebrew Israelite. I'm monotheistic, monogamous, wishing for a mate, and I'm not out hunting poon to get my nuts off. Excuse me, I spank my own monkey. And getting down on me about it, that's fucking like totally hilarious too, because 97% of the world's people, male and female, masturbate, and the other 3% lie about it. Excuse me. So I don't even have the Kiwi Farms or A&B open. I'm laughing at Zionists right now. I'll wait until the Kiwi farmers show up before I even talk about that shit. The Zionists are going at. I got my Twitter account got reinstated. Let's pick this up. This is an interesting discussion here. But I either have the Zionists blocked or they have me blocked. So I can't see the Zionists. I can only see what these people are saying to them. Here's someone saying, insulting God is not okay to me. If you insult God or his word on my timeline and engage me with it, I just block you. That's the Napster. He's an interesting character. And the thing of it is, most of the dissident voices that are really holding their own real well are all boomers. It's like we've been pissed off about this shit for a long time and have studied it deeply. So here's the notification. Yeah. I'll see if anybody's throwing anything at me that I need to. Well, that's just there. Well, that's if your focus is on the Middle East. Yeah. This is. I don't know. They're having a serious talk about. Well, here's what this person says. Let's see. Well, if I can pick it up in the right place. This is a very confusing thread. There's like 50 people in it, and all these side threads. And then none of the Zionists are being stupid right now. Oh yeah, here's one being stupid. Like they haven't done it. This Zionist, what's he deflecting from this time? That's yeah, yeah. That's standard. This is a nice deflection. Yeah, here that we're talking about the way that Jews, Muslims, and I mean, this is basically that's what this thread is about. Is like, hey, before the Zionists showed up, the Jews, Muslims, and Christians all got along. That's like the main point of this thread, and that the European invasion of Palestine, occupation of Palestine, ostensibly in the name of the Jews, is just like fraudulent. It violates Hebrew tradition and law, violates international law. It's just, a bunch of murderous, warmongering, slave keeping pimps. They're not Jews. So they're talking about all this stuff, and here comes dude, gotta, the last, here's, they're talking about the acceptance of Zionism before, when they were first starting it. And Jews of that period were horrified. The Zionists were forcing a Jewish homeland without the appearance of the Messiah. That statement is key. Zionists forced a homeland before the Messiah, broke with Torah, prophets, Talmud. And yet Israel's whole claim is based on them. What it broke with is something called the three oaths. And I'll read that for you. It's an interesting argument where basically the Jews weren't supposed to go back en masse. And it's okay to go there. I mean, it's a mitzvah to go and study and live there for individual Jews, but for all the Jews to go back en masse, it's called breaking down the wall. Was forbidden unless the Gentiles. I'll read it. I haven't got my off the cuff rap on it down yet. Trios is the popular name for a midrash found in the Talmud, which relates to God adjured three oaths upon the world. Two of the oaths pertain. Oh well, this is from the Ziopedia. Let's find the one I like. Where's True Torah Jews or somebody like that? These guys are all fighting it. Where's the True Torah Jews statement on it? I don't trust anybody else's. True Torah Jews is Yaakov Shapiro, and he's not like part of any of the Hasidic sects. He's just like some rabbi in Long Island that's standing against Israel on the basis of halacha. I don't see it. Let's see if we can find it by adding something. Here we go. Here's theirs. I don't trust anybody else's shit. Yaakov Shapiro is an American Orthodox Jew. I can relate to that. I'm an American Reformed Jew. We're not, we're born here. We're raised as Jews, as American Jews. not dual citizenship. And anyway, it says, one, that Israel should not go up as a wall. One, that the Holy One, blessed is he, made Israel swear not to rebel against nations of the world. One, that the Holy One, blessed be is he, made the Gentiles swear not to subjugate Israel too much. And the basic argument is that is over whether the Holocaust relieved them of their obligation to stay away because the Gentiles had given them too hard a time. And the counter to that is that the Holocaust was punishment for the improper aliyah that was already happening. So anybody saying stupid shit yet? Nope. Hardly anybody here too. Should let them know. No, I don't. I'm really just like waiting for some valerian to kick in. I want to go to bed, but I'm too well rested, and no, I don't have any serotonin. I just popped a little bit of valerian, and I'll go lay down. I did. It just got me so worked up, calling me all these things that I'm not. You know, denying what I am. You know, denying that I am what I say I am, and, because I'm not feminine enough. Well, I'm not claiming to be transsexual. You know, this is really awful. This lateral hostility within the LGBT community with the trans exclusionary. What, there's something better for them. The gender critical cisgender homosexuals getting down on all the gender nonconforming people. And then the transsexuals struggling to keep the transgender condition medicalized so that they can get their surgeries without jumping through too many hoops and having been paid for by their insurance because they're medical necessity and not cosmetic. And then you have the gender queers, many of them who don't suffer gender dysphoria, just like the opposite sexes, gender role of the opposite sex. And they want the procedures without jumping through any hoops, too, but they don't have a medical necessity. It's so confusing because, like, here I am, I'm just me. And I was told I couldn't be a girl, so I did the best I could to be a boy without denying that I was really a girl inside. And I had a hard time passing when I was little, when I was young. So my voice is kind of like, I had to concentrate on getting my voice down so that I would sound properly male. And now I just, I feel silly going for the falsetto. I feel silly painting my face too much. I feel like I look like Bozo. I'm me. I'm Tommy. This is my persona. I just don't want to be like, have people relate to me as a male anymore because I don't like to fight. I never did. I'm just, I want to chill. I want to enjoy life. I want to, be able to smell the roses and listen to the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees rustling in the wind and smell the clean brook breaking over breaking over algae covered rocks. I want to smell that stuff. And I want to enjoy the company of nice people that are singing fun songs or telling funny stories or putting on a play or doing a dance or showing shit that they painted. I don't want to be going, I want to, I like to cook. So I'm sorry I'm not feminine looking enough or sounding enough. Don't try to tell me I got a masculine face, man. I had to hide my face. I had to hide my face behind a beard just to keep people from like hating on me just for being like a natural born queer. That's so weird. Like I was guilty of it too. I remember when I was a kid, I jumped right in with. Well, I was one of the worst toward the kid. This fruity little kid that lived in a neighborhood that everybody got down on. But it's still wrong for transgender people to be sitting there telling other transgender people that they're fakes. That's as bogus as it comes. Tranny or now thought police dictating how to do trans. That's like totally not tolerated anywhere but at the Kiwi Farms. And I think I'm going to read the thing about the Kiwi Farms for y'all too tonight. Okie dokie. Let's find that the world's biggest, I think it's the world's biggest web stalking community or something. I should read you the shit that Sneasel wrote to me, but I don't know if I want to read any of their crap for you. Slap at nobody's saying nothing. How about that? Hardly anybody's here. And nobody's saying nothing. Hi, folks, whoever you are. You're probably bots. Oh, there it is. Ha. Oh, there they are. See, this is the kind of shit I'm saying. Here's some sock puppet, the true and honest D prize. Here, oh, Herb is here. Herbie, the fucking bandy-legged chicken man. Come on, mock me. And you too. I got kicked out for sharding too much law. Thank you. Where's the mocking Tom? Tom is a coward. Hey, Tom, you have a masculine face. That's an old one, Tom. You're fucking idiots. That's. And I suppose people see that kind of hate directed at me, and it makes them pay more attention to what I'm saying. So thanks for hating on me like that, folks. Good work. So let's read about the Kiwi Farms. Web's biggest stalker community by New York. This is from 2016. I think this one talks about Julie Terryberry. Then there was Chloe Segal. Get totally bullied to death and set herself on fire in Oakland. They want to blame it on Zinnia Jones. Apparently Chloe and Zinnia had some to do. So we live in the age of the virtual pillory, and there's an interesting article about the psychology of the blame and shame game too, with all the narcissistic fucking nitwits out there posing and hosing at all, intersectional, who, the oppression Olympics. That's what we call it, is the oppression Olympics. Who's the most oppressed? That's what's hilarious about Deep Price, boy. It's like, no, you ain't us because you didn't suffer like we did. I made better choices, D. When my parents started slapping me around for saying I was a girl, I shut up about it and played along. Dumb bitch. We live in the age of the virtual pillory. Across communities like You Got Posted, the Revenge Pornhub / blackmailing scheme, or Shan's Doxing and Raid Board, whose server Frederick Brennan conveniently formatted after its admin was caught selling social security numbers, or Gamergate, the cringeworthy breakup story that became a self-sustaining witch hunt against women in tech, a highly recognizable positive feedback loop of abuse and harassment plays out. A target gets dragged into the public eye. More people begin to abuse them, and that abuse escalates as individual trolls try to one-up each other. In the eyes of the mob, the target's life is a game, and the object is to screw it up as much as possible. That's because these people are idiots. They've been raised on lies served up to them over digital appliances in their little cubicles, isolated from other humans, either being raised by helicopter parents or their latchkey kids. Can never see their parents. Most of them got way too much money to spend and way too much time to spend it on. The largest virtual pillory, and the one that best exemplifies its ethos, is Kiwi Farms, a loose community centered on a forum and 2 wikis, with some activity on Tumblr, not anymore, Twitter, Steam, and lolcow chan boards that specializes in harassing people that they perceive as being mentally ill or sexually deviant in some way. The origins of Kiwi Farms lie, as you might expect, on 4chan. In late 2007, Sonichu, a homemade comic book series mixing the Sonic and Pokemon franchises, came to the attention of the anarchic anonymous message board video games community /v/.sonichu, was the work of a self-described artist, gamer, and creative type named Christine Weston Chandler, later dubbed, using the honorific attached to anyone unfortunate enough to come to the attention of 4chan, Chris Chan. Sonichu provided an unwittingly revealing look into Chandler's life and fantasy world. Users on /v/ responded by mocking the art and its creator immediately. To them, Chandler was asking for harassment by putting the comics online. Within days of discovering Chris Chan, a profile about her was posted on Encyclopedia Dramatica, the wiki of record for 4chan and similar communities. After pleading with ED's admins to remove the page, Chandler started vandalizing and establishing an abuse reaction cycle in which the reward for provoking her was more fodder for the mob. Kiwi Farms, whose name wasn't coined until 2014, who the fuck are you, dude? Grew out of groups who harassed Chris Chan in 2007, but it's obsessed with Chris Chan in the way the original groups no longer are. And as a result, its parent communities hold KF in mostly mutual disdain. KF, everybody holds. The trans community doesn't even want me to mention their fucking name in public. The moms especially. As Deep Price is hilarious, she's trying to talk about how she's a true trans, and she got me blocked at Facebook. So I had my friend go look at it, and my friend transitioned 20 years ago, so she knows even more trans people than I do. And the only one in there was Tommy Clinton, that either one of that she knew, and Tommy just doesn't. Tommy accepts any friend request from anybody. I can only imagine, she calls herself a pioneer. I can only imagine how the real pioneers look at somebody like her. Yeah, crazy.
Kiwi Farms, whose name wasn't coined until 2014, grew out of the groups who harassed Chris Chan in 2007. But it's obsessed with Chris Chan in ways, the CWC Wiki was created because users felt Chandler's page on Encyclopedia Dramatica wasn't detailed or accurate enough. Since 2008, it's all they're talking about Christine. Shit. Chandler is far from the only law KF. If anything, Kiwi Farms has been a victim of its own terrifying success and attracted way more would-be trolls than its "you are victim" could possibly respond to. Spewed about the Kiwi Farms forums and CWCK wiki are paradoxical admonitions to not contact parents, to not organize trolling plans on them, in part because too many idiots start calling the Chandler residents to yell memes if she may go on hiatus again, depriving Kiwi Farmers of their entertainment. For this reason, the community encourages would-be trolls to stalk other people with the same vigor, in the hopes that some of them might prove to be as entertaining, which is what they're doing to me. And I'm far more entertaining than any of them because I'm like, world-class amateur entertainer, and I don't give a shit about any of this stuff. I just laugh it off. Let's see what Herbie has had to say. Herbie. Herb, you're the one that nobody wants to be associated with. You'll notice that I have like almost 400 friends at Facebook, and if you look real close, they're people I know in the real world that I associate with regularly. I never see you with anybody except your dogs. No, I won't even go there. You guys can go there. You're a fucking idiot, Herb. Gary, chicken man, bandy leg fucking junk peddler. Yeah, you're so fucking lazy you put it all on consignment instead of actually go out and work it. It's that fucking schlock that you sell. I joke. Okay, this was in 2016. The community is obsessed with its own warped ideas about mental illness. Its justification for picking on Chandler, such as it is, has always been her perceived mental illness. First for being autistic, and in later years for being transgender. That her disability is severe enough to qualify her for SSI benefits is, to her detractors, just another reason to hate her. That's real. That's real mature. That's really mature to hate people because they're disabled. Everyone Kiwi targets is crazy to them, and everyone Kiwi farmers find funny or worthy of disdain is justified as evidence of this perceived mental illness. That's just a projection of denial of their own. Crazy is both a catch-all justification for anything they feel like paying attention to, and the reason Kiwi farmers will indulge themselves with lengthy armchair diagnoses about their targets. I call them guys Sigmund Fraud. There's the Goldwater protocol that just states that remote diagnosis is like unethical. Their deep and abiding scorn for people with mental illnesses leads them to classify anyone they target as mentally ill and to focus their energy on those who appear most vulnerable. We'll read the Lang and Huxley's opinion about what's normal and what's mentally ill. Because this is what's going on, is they're like projecting the denial of their own deviance. Their deep and abiding scorn and they focus their energy on those who appear most vulnerable. Those people tend to be minorities, women, LGBT people, or kinksters. Victims who exhibit mental strain as a result of being hounded by Kiwi farmers are subject to a redoubling of efforts in the hopes they can precipitate a breakdown. To date, one target has killed herself after being featured on Kiwi Farms, after which Kiwi Farms administrator posted a note exonerating the users and forum from any responsibility for her suicide. Well, this is all going to change. I hope. I don't know. I mean, you know, the Hoffman clowns claim to have the TPD in their pocket and have already killed the investigation, is what they claim. And I haven't heard back from the investigator yet. And the internal affairs guy hasn't responded to me lately either. That was what I was looking at here, is something came into the phone. Okay. Is there anything else here? No, he didn't. He hasn't replied. Oh yeah, nobody will have anything to do with me. I like it. I like it the way it is. I don't have a lot of friends. I really don't have a lot of friends, and most of my family's dead. Um, that's why when I first joined Facebook, I was determined to keep my friends list under 150. Just too many. I don't want to be associating with, like, I want real people that do real things. That's what I'm about. That's, I occupy, like, it's just a little backwater. This is me. I'm not trying to become rich and famous or anything. I'm just trying to enjoy life. That's all. Chicken Man. Oh, you're not even Chicken Man. Bye. He knows better. I own that name in Arizona. You can't do it. Well, I own Real Things Artisan Cooperative. I don't give a fuck what you want to call it. You're a fraud, man. I mean, if you're really Chicken Man, but I doubt it. So you're gone. Goodbye. Idiots. So much hate. You know, I got no time for hate. Wow. Yeah, I got into it with a Palestinian supporter a little bit here. This is an interesting. Wow. This is all, they're all screaming I'm a fake Jew and anti-Semite and all this happy horse shit, and I got people just like really embarrassing me with the things that they're saying about me to other people. So this is where it started. Oh well, I already started reading this. This was where I Am Smart was talking about the Jewish opposition to the Zionism, and I said they murdered a Zionist, Mizrahi rabbi's aide in the 1920s. They killed some guy because he was just too cozy with the Arabs. Oh, this is what happened. I am said Zionists are totally, undeniably, and reprehensibly responsible for all the horrors in the ME. They set the stage, the tone, orchestrated the interplay of emotions and attitudes that have led to the deaths in countless wars, retaliatory responses like 9/11. It's all on the faithless. I said they've been responsible for all the world's horrors since 1492 at the very latest. No telling what they were up to in pre-Columbian time, but they've left a clear paper trail since Columbus. Rothschilds, Morgans, the Bank of London, and Vatican Bank form the base of the pyramid scam. So here comes Mr. Palestinian supporter with the flag of Lesotho, flag of South Africa, and flag of Palestinian territories. Probably a person of color. I don't know. He hasn't said. Thanks for history lessons, which appear appear meant to divert the current inhumane treatment of Palestinians. Well, I highly recommend White and Strong, the Elements of Style, to anybody who likes to write and wants to write without like making awful stupid mistakes. The two things for me is like just to go over it and say it in as few words as possible. To really trim my sentences down and to read them out loud, to make sure if you can't read them out loud smoothly, they're not going to read in your head smoothly. So thanks for history lessons, which appear meant to divert the current inhumane treatment of Palestinians. I would much rather call for boycott and sanctions. I think we all know why actions instead of historical debates have proved effective. Salute BDS. Actually not. It was meant to draw attention to the fact that Judeo-Christian imperialists have been doing this to the entire world for hundreds of years, and the indigenous people of the world are trying to unite against it. And then I shared an electronic intifada article titled Native American Model of Palestinians' Future. As Palestinians are suffering as we speak from illegal settler invasion, oppression, murder, and target assassinations, including illegal arrests, not just distortion of history. Actions directly against crimes against humanity as declared against apartheid by the UN needed. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Uh-oh, what happened to those? Where'd the other? Oh, I went on a roll here. Where'd they go? Oh no! See, this is why it's so. It's so. This thread can get so confusing. Oh, we have the idiot. This is how much of this am I going to put up with? Come on. Yes. Yeah. So
you want your videos down?
I can't hear you. I say again.
Do you want your videos down?
Sure. Okay, child. That's what idiots. They're idiots. Who else is here? Why are you talking shit? Israel is a person, not a place. You're gonna have to. Israel is a person, not a place. I'm a Kohen, Bob. It violates all the core principles of the Hebrew faith, and I'm not going to support it. And I don't care if you don't like it. No, I don't. I am Jewish. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm not. I enjoy life.
and I have hundreds of friends who do too. And that's where it's at. And I don't give a fuck how angry and unhappy you are or what you're angry and unhappy about. I enjoy life, and I'm going to tell the truth about religion and politics as I understand it. And if you don't like it, I don't care. I just don't care. But anyway, instead of reading all this, uh, here, this is what swelled my head just now. I guess somebody was trying to put down what I was saying, and here comes bro. And this is Native American brother. This is Salagi Greyhawk. He's from he's I'll have to go to his wall. He's what they call Cherokee, but he says that's not what the Cherokees really called themselves. And bro says Tommy is the most informed anti-Zionist. Her dedication to the rights of Palestinians is unparalleled. Actually, not. What's unparalleled about me is I'm concerned about them and the innocent Jews that live there. Most people don't even pay any attention to the innocent Jews. They're all worried about the Palestinian Gentiles and the Zionists. And the Zionists, the Zionists have been discriminating against the indigenous Jews straight along. 50,000 of them were displaced in Nakba, and 8 of them were killed at Sabra and Shatila. She brings people to the cause, informs them, etc. She's invaluable to the cause. Her verifiable info allowed me to be more vocal, each to the cause according to capabilities. I gotta give him a big heart for that. That's just, I couldn't ever be what I wanted to be because my parents insisted that girls don't have penises. So they never let me be me. So I just did me as best I could within the framework of like this assigned sex. Because I don't want that kind of heart. Just a nice, no, nice psychedelic heart. Not any of that love shit. Okay, that's decent. There's a rainbow heart.
More idiots. I don't care. You're an idiot. Okay. You're just fools. You're just fools. You're just infantile fools. And you can't hurt me. You're just stealing my videos. You're putting ridiculous and the only people that are buying into it are similarly like mentally challenged idiots like you. So like, even if the cops never do anything about it, one day I'll have enough money to. But can you verify that, please? Something tells me you're just a bozo channel. YouTube doesn't have any support. That's part of the problem. Nope, no YouTube support channel. Oh, they're just YouTube support. That's YouTube support channel. You're just YouTube support. Let's see if we got. Let's see what comes up there. Nope. So what you got to say? That should be good. Yeah, it's amazing how much they live. I live rent free in their minds. I'm so happy to be able to provide an object of contempt to contemptible people who need to bolster their self-esteem by getting down on other people. Here's a youngster. How young is this person? Pretty young. There's a young female to male, 17. I think it's just horrible how some people say you're just confused. It's just a phase. You're too young to know that, or just use insults. Why is it that you get to hear that if you don't identify with what you were born with, or if you have another sexuality? I mean, everyone is suddenly old enough and clear in their mind if they say that they're straight. But those are just words. So just be yourself and be proud of it. Don't let those words get to you. And then when the young MTS and FTMs get to going with each other, it's so funny because the young trans girls want bigger tits, and the trans boys want smaller ones. The trans boys want the penises, and the trans girls want to get rid of them. No, and he's. How about the Tommy Tudor channel that's faking me? Oh, jeez. The Zionists are trying to get the women's march shut down.
Text night and day.
Catching that replay.
This viral cat. Do all the things you like.
Just shut up, Ad. I don't want to hear it.
But now I'm going to show you something that's.
I don't even want to see this. I definitely don't want to see that. What's this?
Well, greetings, everybody. Ty Jane here. I'm happy to report that there's a 502 gateway error showing in kiwi farms right at the moment. I'm really just gonna start some music and pause some stone and see what happens. See if it comes back, or see if a bunch of like rats come here to scrabble around a little bit. I don't know.
Let's see what these. I'm getting to where I could probably go to bed soon. Yay. What a douche. Science, you're such idiots. Such fucking idiots. This guy got any followers? 112. Been there 3 years. I really hate when Twitter does that. I can't open anything without it taking me to the page of the person who tweeted it. And then I got to get back to my notifications or my homepage from their page. And I got to wait for that because I got way too much shit going. Oh. Anyway, I'm about done. I'm about done. I got my head's getting cleared out enough to go to sleep, I think soon. Kill that. Kill that. Whew.
somehow I'm not buying it. I don't believe you're real. I think you're just another sock. Okay. It'll be 20 years I've been doing this on the internet on January 19th. And these people think I'm gullible. They never know when I'm playing them. I don't believe anything. I believe nothing. That any troll is telling me, especially if they're hiding behind this has been an issue from the beginning with me and the internet. All of these here, this True and Honest D Price, Israel, Tommy Sharks in Dress, Dumb Faggot. These are all sock puppets of those same people. No, it's all millennial turkeys. He's coordinating the attack against me. They're being paid apparently by some corporate interests that are threatened by me. Here, let me play a phone call for you. This is just wonderful. And I don't believe any of this either. I think it's all bullshit. They're trying to gaslight me. This is a winner. This is just wonderful. There's this guy telling me, who's calling, please?
You know who it is, Tommy Turner.
Why don't you identify yourself? Enjoy that. There's a lot of people claiming to be someone called Israel calling me.
You are not allowed to give out my contact information, Tommy Turner.
I know nothing about you except that you call yourself Israel and call from a restricted line.
Tommy Turner, you must suspend your investigation immediately.
Why?
It is imperative.
Why?
It may be a matter of national security, Tommy Turner.
Oh, please. They're that afraid of what I'm saying about the Kennedy assassination and all the false flag attacks since fucking the King David Hotel?
Yes, Tommy Turner.
Good. What are you going to do if I don't suspend the investigation?
Tommy Turner, please do not continue your investigation.
Why? You're destroying my life. People are destroying my life. I need to be online to be able to advertise right now. I can't. They've got me blocked in Twitter. They've got me blocked in Twitter and Facebook where I could advertise.
I am sorry about that, Tommy.
That's being my. You want me? Excuse me. Why do you think I should listen to you? You just tell what's in it for me if I back off? You just admitted that my writing is a national security concern to the fascists that are ruining this world. Why should I back down?
We have spoken to your witnesses. They are no longer willing to testify.
Well, if that's a fact, that doesn't matter because it's already too late for that.
No, it's not, Tommy Turner. I apologize, but it is not.
You need to be. You need if you really expect me to just shut up about this complaint, you need to put about $50,000 into my bank account.
Tommy Turner, I can put $5 in your bank account.
That's just paying for my time for this call, man. You've got 2.5 minutes left.
I can send you $5 once you send me $10, Tommy Turner.
Why? So you're asking me to terminate my life's investigations because
What's in it for me? Why should I stop?
No one can testify, publisher.
Well, people will testify, and this is evidence. You know, this is we're recording this. This is new evidence. Pardon me?
No one will testify.
You're testifying now.
I don't think you understand the definition of testifying, publisher.
Well, you're sure giving the U.S. attorney good reasons to to tell me why he's not going to open a RICO investigation after he loses this case, dude. You've instructed him not to. Right. I don't know. You know, I can't imagine you people own that many down to you don't own the whole Justice Department. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, I'm not buying that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, you know, do you realize what you're saying here on camera about you know, you're confirming that my assessment of the military industrial complex is accurate. It's totally a billionaire's game. It's war for profit. Mass murder for profit. Is that what you're saying? Crazy. This is fucking crazy. Good thing I got a second. That's good because because you're coming up to 5 minutes and that's your oh my god, I don't believe what I just heard. Holy shit. There's another winner. This one's much shorter. This one's hilarious. This guy is supposedly a retired New York cop that was retired early for a bad shooting.
Anything you want. Let me know. I'll be there in about a week and a half, actually, not a week and a half. So I got business over there. Gonna be with the Millenial boys.
He's got business. He's gonna meet with the Sinaloa boys. As for the Kennedy assassination, was the coup. I was born in 1954, and the Nazis had won the war by throwing the last battle. Is what I've discovered in my studies since 1999, and having access to the global archives the way I do. I've learned a lot about the way things work, particularly the multinational industrialist banker gangsters who have been colonizing the world for the last 500 years. And my own autobiography, I'm going to be calling Survival of the Funniest, or They Kill the Clowns in America Online. And it's basically my perspective and my experiences in America for the last 55 years since Kennedy got shot. Dude, I'm not going to interact with idiots. Goodbye. That's the mocking. Is like, I'm not playing your game. I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm just gonna blow you off. Oh, well, what is happening is that um, I'm a threat to the status quo. My writing and my research, the things that the things that I've been researching all the past 20 years about the way this government has really been structured since the Kennedy assassination. And you heard from that guy that I'm on the right track. And there are corporate interests. This has been going on for 20 years. I've been getting hounded all over the web for 20 years. This group that Israel is part of has been on me for 10 years. And then they kind of recruited this group, Kiwi Farms, that you have me related to, which is I'm a victim of theirs. I'm a target of theirs, and you got their fucking channel related to me. I'm not happy about that at all. I've tried to contact people, and nobody's ever responded. Either the program fails, there's an error message come back, or it sends and then I never get a response. This has been going on for years here. There's dozens of responses, there's dozens of complaints, and there's lots of complaints from other people too that have reported these videos as being rip-offs and I have no idea. The Israel chant. I have no idea if that. Well, the one that came here tonight called Israel. Let us see what he said. I doubt if that's the same one. No, I can't see the message anymore. I doubt if that's the same Israel. But I'm still not convinced that you're real YouTube support. I think you're playing me. Okay, so I'm going to end this, and I'm going to expect, if you're real, that's what I've been told. I don't know. They're all over the place. The Zionists are coordinating the global cyber warfare against the dissidents, because mainly, the dissidents are keying. They're trying to boycott Israel, and they need to slow that down. And that's one of the things. I'm a transgender hippie Jew, and so. And I was educated by an anti-Zionist rabbi, famous guy that was one of the founders of the American Council of Judaism, which is the Reformed anti-Zionist voice. Please don't call me sir. I'm female. Are you a bot? Like, are you an algorithm? Are you a live operator or a bot? No, I'm going to want to hear from somebody, please. This has been going on for years. Well, please contact me on the side. I'm going to shut the stream down right now. I'm going to report. I'm going to go and report both of those channels. I can't make a copyright complaint because I can't afford to sue. I've made copyright complaints and it just goes right back up because I can't afford to sue. That's the trouble with millennial turkeys, and I haven't been able to get the imposter report or the imposter report to upload. It gives me an error message back. So I'm gonna shut this down. Now look forward to hearing from you all. Oh, I'm telling you, we've complained about the videos, but every time, I can't report millennial turkeys. I've sent you emails about it and got no response. I can't report millennial turkeys again because of the DMC thing. All they're going to do is counterclaim, and it goes right back up if I don't sue, and I can't afford to sue. The videos get reported regularly by people. There's one that they've got here. Let me get this one. This one's really bad because, yeah, I just tried to report the Tommy Tudor account a few days ago. Here, I'll just get all the links for you. I'll just get all the links I've been saving. Well, that'll be good for a few laughs. I have never authorized what they're doing. They claim they're archiving me for, I don't know, it's fair use. They're claiming fair use. And I'm claiming defamation, invasion of privacy by misappropriation, conspiracy, harassment. And I haven't been able to get the providers or the law enforcement to do a damn thing about it for years. It's been going on 10 years with this one crowd. The guy's stealing he's stealing my intellectual properties, posting it, and making money off of my intellectual properties while he's defaming me with it. I want that channel down. Well, here he is calling now. Hello?
Hey, why are you so mad?
Is this Heaven Coughlin calling? I have the owner of Millennial Turkeys on the phone. Is there anything you'd like me to ask him?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm talking to YouTube support right now on my live stream. I have the owner of Millennial Turkeys on the phone. Is there anything you want me to ask him?
Yeah, ask YouTube support how much money I made this year, because he can definitely tell me on your videos.
He wants to know how much money he's made on my videos this year.
They have the ability to look upside algorithm.
Well, you're stating very clearly that you're making money with my videos, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you have no license to do that, correct?
Yeah, correct. Because it's fair use.
That's fair use. I don't think that the YouTube license allows for what you're doing, and that's what YouTube support is.
Tommy, if that was the case, I wouldn't be able to have the AdSense account.
We'll find out. We'll find out because there's more to it. There's more to. We'll find out. I'm not going to argue with you, dude.
You don't have to argue with me. I'm already making the money.
You're what?
I'm already making the money. You don't have to
Oh
argue.
well, I'll get the money. The money belongs to me.
That's okay.
$1,000 on me from the beginning of the year. You're going to shut that thing down tonight, or I'm going to be in the courtroom tomorrow.
You're going to shut it down now? How are you going to do that?
I have YouTube support in my live stream chat. This is streaming, man. Go ahead and talk. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Go ahead and ramble. Talk to YouTube. Talk to YouTube. Explain why they shouldn't take your channel down. Why are you are stealing my videos for you to make money? Yeah. And you think that's legal? And it's legal. It's legal to libel me with them. You're out of your fucking mind, dude.
Shut up. You need copyright. You need copyright.
You're out of your fucking mind, man. I'm not going to do anything but get you some handcuffs. You're going to prison, motherfucker. No, ma'am. It's coming down. I'm not going.
Oh my God, shut up. You're such an ignorant little retard. There's nothing happening. I make so much money off your dumb spurting video. It's ridiculous.
Thanks for incriminating yourself. Bye now. Bye now. I'm serious. That channel is every one of my videos that is somewhere other than on my channel, and that channel and Tommy Tudor channel, they're going to be gone in the morning, or I'm going to be in the courtroom. What say you to that? Along with the transcript of this chat. This guy's made $1,000 off of my videos in 10 days, and I ain't getting dick. The link that I gave you. There's this channel, and then there's another one that is almost identical to it, but it has a lot less subscribers. You need to remove that by tomorrow morning. Millennial turkeys, you need to remove that by tomorrow morning if you're really YouTube support, which I have my doubts.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yes, please. Oh, let's. Yeah, sure. Hold on a second. Let me get my ID. My name hasn't legally been changed yet. I mean, I just recently legally changed my name. I haven't done it on my driver's license yet. My legal name was Thomas J. Wasserberg. Now it's Tommy Jane Wasserberg. Let me see if I could. There's one really bad one where they clip something out of context. Let me see if I can find it. In the bookmarks that I've saved. This needs to disappear. I'm looking for it. This one needs to disappear. They're posting it all over the web and using it to try and brand me as a child molester. What really happened is I don't even want to go into it. Listen to the video. I tell the story as neatly as I can, and they still this needs to disappear like immediately. Let's see if I could find that other one. Oh yeah, they've done it. Yeah, they just edit. They edit the video to make it sound like I'm admitting to raping the kid, and I'm talking about not. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's totally. I'm claiming conspiracy to harass and defame me and drive me to suicide. You can either take it down or we're going to talk about it in court. I don't give a shit about your fair use problems. This goes well beyond the copyright complaint. They're using my videos to earn money, and they're inciting violence against me with them. And you're giving me shit about it, and that's harboring it. I'll come for it. Breach of contract, these videos belong to me. I made them. I trusted you to upload them. Why is it legal for these guys to take my videos and make money with them? You can explain that one? How much money have I made? In the whole time I've never received a penny from YouTube. And you're telling me these guys have made $1,000 in the first 10 days of this year? Well, this is beyond fair use. We're talking about a conspiracy to destroy my life, drive me to suicide, or incite somebody to harm me. Let me see if I can find the other one where they just clipped out. I was listing all the things that they were accusing me of, and I forgot to say alleged. Oh, and here's Heaven Kaufman again. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead and talk to. I'm not talking to you. You can go and rave at YouTube support. I'm looking for something right now.
Just talking and relax a little bit. Can you talk and relax a little bit?
Fuck you. I'm not talking to you. Go ahead and talk to YouTube support.
Okay. I would like to thank YouTube support for all their help in allowing me to upload over 500 of your videos that you deleted, and also in the support of Money Turkeys, who they've also donated to a nonprofit organization that is related to profit enterprises. So thank you, YouTube support, for funding the arts and upholding fair use claims and copyright.
And harboring a criminal.
You can't prove that.
Oh, yeah, I can.
So are you going to go to the police station tomorrow?
Well, there's already a video that's been blocked. It looks like this one. This appears to be the one that I was most concerned with.
How do I respond to these claims? Yeah, I took all of probably the videos and I re-uploaded them and archived them. And I make money off of him because he doesn't have a copyright. He can claim a criminal conspiracy if he likes, but that's not true.
I'm not talking about the criminal conspiracy being the theft of my intellectual property. It's what you're doing with it, motherfucker.
You're changing your story. Either it's criminal or it's not.
What you are doing with them is criminal.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're inciting violence with it. There are people posting the things all over the social networks. I don't want to get agitated with this guy. No, just go ahead. Go ahead and talk to YouTube support. I want nothing to do with you.
Okay, YouTube support is awesome because Tom is too dumb to understand that he needs a copyright. It's fair use. I can take all of his stuff and release it and re-upload it whatever way I want.
Not to run trolls at me to try and incite. You're nuts. You're insane, dude. Go ahead and make your money. Go ahead and make your money. I'll see you in hell. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. His name is not Heaven Kaufman. This is a gang of criminals. You're either going to take it down immediately or I'm suing immediately. I have no idea. He's used about 15 different aliases with me. You want somebody to talk to about this? Tom Madeira at Spiros Consulting. Because he appears. YouTube has a name. He's the ringleader. This is a criminal conspiracy to destroy my life. Has been going on for years, many years. I have no idea who's directing it, but somebody wants to make sure that I am marginalized. It's been going on for many years. I've been poisoned, kidnapped, shot, and just totally hounded all because of my opinions about. I'm a historian. I'm a researcher. I'm uncovering some dirty shit that people don't want to have seen the light of day. That's what's going on. You heard that. You heard that caller telling I'm a national security risk. Going, it's standard operating procedure. I got my complaint is with the FBI and the CIA. CIA is the one that ordered me shot. FBI's been keeping me under surveillance since 1970 or so. They got a fake jacket on me. It is far greater than YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, any of it. Well, I tried and through my congressman, but he dropped the ball. He let the FBI tell him some bullshit, and then signed the whole thing off. So I waited until now I got to wait until after the gem show. I'm tied up until the middle of February with the gem and mineral shows. But I'm going to take it to the Senator Sinema's office. It's a nationwide problem. It's actually a worldwide problem where pretty much dissident artists and activists are targeted. Well, yeah, I know. A lawyer would be nice too. Dissident activists and artists are targeted by the they'll get a corporate guys running multiple persona software, and they'll be running no telling who then they get these sociopathic kids. This Kiwi Farms is like toxic. How much money did the guy make off of streaming my shit for 4 hours? 10,000 views. Yeah, multiple persona management software. Oh, yeah. Please remove the association with Kiwi Farms. These people are victimizing me and numerous other transgender artists on YouTube. Christine Chandler, Xenia Jones, Tara Jones. I don't know. There's a bunch of them because they find us here and then they harass us to hound us to death. They're supposedly responsible for 7 suicides. Yeah, well, it's not fair use. They're inhibiting my ability to do business by spreading these things all over the web and trying to just defame me with it. They put bullshit captions on them. Go look at the cat. Go look at the one of my peers. A douche. Yeah, it's one of my peers. Yeah, it's a highly edited video that is claimed to be about them talking about what they were accused of not admitting doing it. Yeah, I was talking about what I was accused of. The only thing I admit to is walking in on 2 lesbians, and one of them was underage, and I accepted the invitation. Her name is it's this video. I don't want to mention her name out loud in front of the Kiwi farmers. Just a comment on this video. And then you can see the bullshit that they saying behind it. This is not fair usage, making money off my entertainment. This is trying to destroy my reputation. That's not fair use. It's not protected by the First Amendment. And it opens YouTube up to millions of dollars in damage, potential damage liability, because you're going to be easier to sue than they are. No, I'm trying to get criminal. I'm trying to get a RICO investigation open on the whole thing. I'm going to sue the. I'm suing the host. I'm serious. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after Facebook. I'm coming after Twitter, and I'm going after Imgur, WordPress. God, there's imposters all over the place. Let's see if that imposter channel is still there. Have you taken the imposter channel down yet? I mean, that's a fucking imposter. It's still there. That's a felony in this state. I'm still not convinced that you're really, yeah, well, how long does that take? It's bar time. It's time for me to go to bed. I'm going to want to hear from somebody immediately. I'm going to want to wake up to a statement of what you're going to do. I understand. I see what's going on. You're the roving security for the chat. I hope, and you're not just another troll fucking with my head. Please. This has been going on for years. Study, look at the chats, because he has bothered me in other chats. This has been, he has been in other chats. If you look at some of my other streams, they're in there. They're all of them in there. Look, I've been reporting it straight along, and nobody does anything. This is the first time anybody's responded. I need to go to bed. I'm just starting to get frazzled. If you're really Kevin Kaufman was in other chats. Madeira is like way behind the scenes. You won't, he's totally like the big cheese. He doesn't come out in public at all. He's known as Bucket, or the Bucketeer, as in buckets of blood. It's an Air Force spook. No, this one gang that's been on me for 10 years. They're all veterans, and they're all IT DoD contractors. So again, thank you for showing up if you're really YouTube, and I expect to see something like real soon. Yes, he is. Joshua Moon, the owner of Kiwi Farms. There's a person named Yawning Sneasel, who is directing the harassment, and is the one stalking me. Here, let me spell that for you. And you can see all these people in the chats on my streams. So I'm going to shut it down, and thanks so much for showing up. If you're really YouTube, but you must be YouTube. Well, no, you couldn't. You couldn't make that up. Just links to what? Oh, my chats. Just you can't look at my live streams, or I should get these for you, huh? Oh, where's live streams going to be? Oh, this is all live stuff. Okay, you're going to find them in here, that's for sure. Whole mess of them there. can't see the whole chat replay? Where's another one where I know they were there?
Good morning.
Yeah, there's somebody by the name of Destiny Price, Deep Price. She's part of the gang.
I discovered, yes, well, I discovered when I got banned from Twitter,
and I think those last two, those two should give you plenty of names.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yeah, the diaper one is still up there.
YouTube TV. Watch like a fan.
She's a Kiwi farmer. Kiwi farms. All of these people. Okay.
A lot of youngsters.
And here, let me give you a police report number and a
people doing impressions.
Here, let me give you.
Is it like?
I'm gonna need to go in now. This is the little girl's room. Okay. So here I is, and I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to thank you if you're YouTube support, if you're really YouTube support, but I'm going to also tell you that I think you're not. So anyway, thanks for watching. Happy day. Bye-bye. Possibly. Let me check. Yeah, there is one. Zephon. That's the owner of another message board. Yeah, this is the owner of another message board right here.
All right. Thought I'd try something a little different today as far as the production that and everything, but it's good.
He owns another message board. These guys have been directing traffic against me for 10 years. Madeira, Clore owns another message board. Madeira is the chief operating officer of a company called Spiros Consulting, and he's running the whole show. And actually, he might be subservient to someone named Thomas Butler, who is in the Department of Defense somewhere. I mean, it's ugly. It's real ugly. It's I've been I'm kind of a naughty kid. I'm surprised. I don't know. He's one of them. His background feature. I don't know what's up with that guy. That's just some information that came to me. He works for the DOD. He's a member of another message board. He's I don't know which user. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is that he exists and he's part of it. Trying to think who else might have. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. We know. You're you're out of here. Go away. Go the fuck away here. We'll just report that. But anyway, I definitely want to shut this down. Do you have anything else? Oh, looks like YouTube support. What the fuck did I do? Ha 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 ha. How about that? Yeah, YouTube support was fake. How about that? Unless I accidentally put the. Oh well, I put them on. I might have put them on timeout by accident. Well, I'm gonna go step out for a minute. This is getting too silly. I really think YouTube support is not real. the YouTube support back yet. No. See what's cooking over here. Fuck. Gail Abarbanel.
didn't open any of for the Jewish people and the Rothschild family.
Okay, thank you.
The Foreign Office, November the 2nd, 1917. Dear Lord Rothschild, I have much pleasure in conveying to you, on behalf of His Majesty's government,
Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully that was really YouTube support. And I'll hear from them. Rock and roll. Happy day. Bye.